First, Mr. President, yesterday you met with the families of the victims of police violence and racially motivated attacks. What did you learn from them, and how will this impact how you address the issue moving forward?
Well, I met with a number of families yesterday that their whole lives were shattered by what happened. In most cases, it was a problem with police, and it's just devastating. When you meet with them and you hear the stories, it's devastating. And we have great police, great law enforcement, but you have people that make mistakes, and you have some bad ones too. You always have bad, no matter where you go, no matter what profession. But it was very devastating to hear some of these stories.
Will it be more difficult to unite the country in the middle of a re-election campaign?
I don't think so. I think that we're doing really well with respect to the re-election. We're going to Oklahoma. As you know, on Saturday we have over 1 million requests for tickets. There's never been anything like that. Nobody's ever heard of such a thing. And there's a great feeling. I think it's just a great pride in the country. We got hit by China with the virus, or the plague as I call it. Shouldn't have happened. They did a big mistake. We just made a great trade deal. We're really buying a lot of product. I tell you, they're living up to the deal so far. They're buying tremendous product from farmers and from manufacturers and everything else. But it sort of it made me feel very bad when I saw what happened. They said a plague is floating in from China, and that's basically what it was, and not a good situation.
Yesterday, Senator Tim Scott was here for the signing of your executive order. Today, he unveiled the Republicans' plan to address police reform, the Justice Act. Will you support it?
Well, I will, and I've looked at it, and this was a step that we took yesterday. We took that first step, just like we did with criminal justice reform, which we call the first step. But we took that we made the early move. Let's see what happens with the Democrats. They want to have, you know, they want to defund. I mean, they literally want to defund our police, and frankly, they would abolish our police if we weren't here. If we weren't here to watch it, you would have no police. I don't know what system they use. I think they'll have all social workers or something, but it is crazy. You see some of the people that we have to deal with, and frankly, whether we like it or not, some of the criminal minds that we have to deal with. You saw that the other day where the man is pushing a 92-year-old lady onto the sidewalk, onto her face, and that's beyond anything but police. You need really strong, good police, but with heart and with compassion, and that's mostly what we have. So they want to defund and they want to abolish police, and you look at what's going on in Minneapolis, and you look at what's going on in take Seattle as an example. Look at that mess. They don't want any police. They want no police in all of Seattle. And what's going to happen to the woman that has a house being broken into, man and wife, woman alone, man alone? They have no 911. They have no, who are they going to call? Who are they going to call? And I think they're saying, no, just talk to the people breaking into your house at 12 o'clock in the evening. So, no, we want to have very strong police. I want law and order. I'm about law and order. I brought it out 5 days after they started. They wouldn't use the National Guard. I brought the National Guard I told them, I said, you got to get the National Guard. We got them in. Everything stopped in Minneapolis. It was really an amazing thing, actually, to see. And they had no problems after we called out the Guard. So you need strong people. You need strength. You have to control your streets. You can't let this happen. And the Democrats don't want to do that. They want to defund. And I can't even fathom how they can say it.
I want to talk about COVID-19 for a minute. And as we start to reopen the economy, for people who may not be able to make rent by July 1st, should people be expecting another stimulus check this summer?
I think we're working on something that's going to be very dramatic, very good. I think we are looking at a phase 4. Phase 1, 2, and 3 have been fantastic for people generally, small business owners also, but we're looking at doing something else in addition. The economy is really starting to roar. We had the greatest job numbers in our history last month. We had great retail numbers, also the best in history, up 17.7%. They were expecting 6%, 5%, maybe 7%, and we were 17.7%. So the economy is roaring back. The plague, as I call it, the virus is abating. We know how to handle it. We know where to go and how to do it. And again, should have never happened. China should have stopped it. They could have stopped it easily. They should have stopped it. and they didn't do that, and we'll have that out. That'll be a point of discussion very soon. But we're really starting to do well. I think we're very close to a vaccine. The vaccine's going to happen. The therapeutics are happening already. I mean, we really are at a point now where a lot of good things are happening medically. I meet with the various doctors and the lab people, and they are the most brilliant in the world, and we're very close to having a vaccine, in my opinion.
My last question is, are you nervous for a second wave of the virus?
No, I'm not, because we know how to put it out. We may have flames and we may have embers, but I was talking to Mike Pence the other day, and he was saying that out of over 3,000 counties, there's just a very tiny proportion of them that have any kind of a little bit of an outbreak. And what we've done is we close that down and we take care of it. But no, I'm not concerned about it at all.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you.